Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk video. In today's episode, we'll be talking about The Simpsons predicting the future. Let's get right into it. The Simpsons is the longest running animated TV show ever. The series has aired over 728 episodes, spanning a total of 33 years, and still going to this day. Chances are just about everybody that's watching this episode has at least seen one episode of The Simpsons. I am also pretty sure that many of you have heard of the theory of The Simpsons predicting the future. The Simpsons doesn't just get mentioned as the longest animated series, but also as a show that predicted the future. Often in Simpsons episodes, we see the writers somehow write storylines about future events that haven't happened yet. For example, many people believe The Simpsons predicted Trump being president way before he even got elected, all the way back in the year 2000.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump.
The Simpsons has also predicted who would win the Super Bowl 3 different times. Many people believe that The Simpsons also predicted the passing of Prince. In many episodes, it appears that the writers of The Simpsons are some sort of fortune tellers. Can it be possible that the writers of this show somehow know the future? Well, obviously no. The writers of The Simpsons cannot see into the future, but that doesn't mean they don't know what the plans for the future are. The Simpsons is one of the most successful shows on TV. For years, it was one of the most watched shows on TV, year after year with millions of viewers. In fact, the episode Bart Gets an F off the second season is one of the most watched episodes ever, with 36 million viewers turning in to watch it live. The Simpsons had the power to influence millions of people per episode. If you have been watching this channel for a while, then you should already know what I always say about media that reaches the masses. The Masons are always behind it. This is exactly what we see with The Simpsons, as it is believed that the writer of the hit show, Matt Groening, is a Freemason puppet. There's plenty of evidence showing that Matt is a Masonic puppet, like for example this photo here. In this photo here, we see Matt doing the famous all-seeing eye pose, an exact pose we have seen artists, actors, and politicians all doing. These celebrities don't just do this pose for no reason. It represents the Masonic all-seeing eye, the same eye on the back of the dollar bill, constantly letting the world know whose country this truly belongs to. The Masonic organization is a proud one. They love to honor their brotherhood. On top of the Masonic all-seeing eye pose, Matt's first successful project was a comic called Life in Hell. This is not a coincidence, as the Freemasons love the hell imagery, and we see it in tons of their programming. We also see plenty of evidence in the writing of The Simpsons itself that points directly to the Freemasons. One of the most open references to Matt being a Freemason was all the way in season 5, episode 10, where the writers openly admit what I've been saying on this channel for over a year now. In the episode named Springfield, they show Mr. Barnes talking to Smithers about germs. When the camera zooms into Smithers' face, the germs on his face openly say, "Freemasons run the country."
Filthy germs, aren't they, Smithers?
Why, what do you mean, sir?
Freemasons run the country! Freemasons run the country!
As you heard for yourself, The Simpsons openly admitted the obvious truth that people for some reason haven't been able to accept. America is a Freemason country. Sadly, they build this country for themselves, manipulating the masses, keeping them from seeing the truth. The Masons don't just run America. The Masons are global, as is part of their plans for the global New World Order. People might think that the writers just put this scene in as a joke to make fun of conspiracy theorists, but in my opinion, this was put in this episode to hide the truth in plain sight, hiding the truth within a joke. Like I said earlier in this video, the Masons are a proud organization. They like to brag, so they love hiding the truth in plain sight. Another episode that once again proves that Matt and fellow writer John are Freemasons was episode 12 of the 6th season, named Homer the Great. This episode is open with the Masonic imagery. In the episode, they show Homer speaking to his family about joining the Stonecutters, which is supposed to represent the Freemasons. Homer talks about wanting to join the Stonecutters when Homer's father tells him that he's already a stonecutter, and he even mentions that he's also a member of the Freemasons.
I'd give anything to get into the Stonecutters.
They do their dad.
I'm a member. What don't they do? Oh, do so many things they never stop. Do they're my stars.
You don't know what they do there, do you?
Not as such. I'm a stonecutter.
Stonecutters, Grandpa?
Oh, sure. Let's see. And I'm an elk, a mason, a mason. Here it is, the Stonecutters. This is it. My ticket in. You'll have to let me join if I'm a son of a member.
As you heard for yourself, Grandpa openly admits to being a Freemason. We can start to see a running theme when it comes to the Simpsons hiding their Masonic alliance in plain sight by placing it in their jokes. In the next part of the episode, Homer ends up going to the Stonecutters Lodge, where they openly show Masonic symbols all over. As you can see, they show the Masonic square and compasses, and they also show the Masonic pyramid. This is when it's more than obvious the Stonecutters are just a reference to the Freemasons. Homer then joins the Stonecutters, and he even goes through an initiation ritual.
Let the initiation begin.
All stonecutters must take the leap of faith. If you survive this 5-story plunge, your character will be proven.
Happy landings!
This ritual is called crossing the desert.
And by the sacred parchment, I swear that if I reveal the secrets of the Stonecutters, my stomach become bloated and my head be plucked of all the 3 hairs.
I think you should have to take a different oath.
Everyone takes the same oath. Welcome to the club number 908. You have joined the sacred order of the Stonecutters, whose ancient times have split the rocks of ignorance that obscure the light of knowledge and truth.
As you saw in that scene, the writers openly show Homer joining the Stonecutters and going through the initiation ritual. They even show Homer taking the oath. The last scene shows Homer using his Masonic connections to get his way. He uses his Masonic connections to skip traffic, and he also uses it to get better service from a handyman who's a fellow member. This episode openly showed so much Masonic imagery, which in my opinion proves that both Matt and John were Freemasons. The reason Matt and John appear to be able to predict the future in their Simpsons show is because they know of the Masonic plans for the future. The Masons have been known to show their plans in plain sight throughout media, and we have seen this plenty of times before. Some of you might remember the Illuminati playing card game that was released in 1982. The Illuminati card game has fascinated many truth seekers as it appears to have predicted many future events way before they happen, which sounds just like The Simpsons. The man who created the Illuminati card game couldn't tell the future, but just like the writers of The Simpsons, they know the plans for the New World Order. This card game was just the Masons hiding their plans in plain sight, mocking the masses while they condition their minds. Matt is simply putting the plans for the New World Order in the Simpsons episodes. The episodes where they predicted Trump as being president proves that Trump being president was always a part of the New World Order plans. Many people believe to this day that Trump was the savior president who was against the Illuminati. The thing is, I believe Trump himself is a Masonic puppet who, just like the rest of the presidents, was chosen well in advance to be the Masonic mouthpiece. The Simpsons knew Trump was going to be president because it was always a part of the Freemasons' plans. This is why they were able to predict it happening over 16 years before. Something else I found interesting about Matt while researching him was that he was good friends with no other than Jeffrey Epstein and had previously been on Epstein's private plane. Matt is obviously a well-connected Mason who is in the same circles as the elites of our world. The fact that he was with Jeffrey shows just how connected he truly is. The Simpsons is still running to this day. Even after the views have dropped significantly, people aren't as interested in the show anymore, so why does it keep getting new seasons? As you can see, Matt sold his soul long ago and chose to take the Masonic oath. Those who are backed by the Freemasons always have the best careers in the entertainment industry. The fact that Matt hung out with Epstein on his private plane should have been enough to end his career, but since he is connected with the Masons would forever have his back, so the media would avoid the story as much as possible. As you can see, the Simpsons aren't predicting the future, they just know the plans for the future. We must pay attention to what we are watching. Often the Masons are putting signs right in front of our faces, and sadly, many of us just choose to ignore it. Like I always say, we must remember to help those who can't see the truth, find the truth. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I just wanted to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you would like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truth store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make helps with the funding of Truth Records. The link to the Truth store is also in the description. Also, please leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on this channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of new videos. If you like this video, please leave a like as it helps other people find these videos. You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.